Alright guys, I'm here digging in on the Viking press. I've done a couple of warm-up sets already. While I may never be great at any kind of press, especially the Viking press, I can get better, so it's a little bit humbling to step back considerably in weight. But I know how to build the Viking press, a lot of mobility work and a lot of volume and a lot of reps. So that's where I'm going today, starting at a big whopping 70 kilograms. Already done a bunch of sets with 60. So beautiful day outside. In case you haven't noticed, we go put a jacket on in a minute because as the sun goes down here, the mosquitoes come in just before the sun goes down and they go away right after the sun goes down. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the light all that I can and then go get a jacket on so I don't get eaten alive. So let's get moving.
Too high, things are done, I'm afraid to die. So no mercy to my man on his knees. Don't expect to get none when it comes to me. Who's this time you can't come out here? Tell me your things that I don't want to hear. Says I owe for the price of a soul. It's a big payback for the years of the stove.
My back says no.
It's time to die. Say you was a good man, that would be a lie. Mother, a father, look at your son. I'm praying for mercy for the things that I've done. Won't you save me from this iron rod? I'm a rebel, but in a word of God. Know me from the others, I'm the only one. I'm denied heaven, I'm denied it someday.
All right, that's a couple of runs with a 350-pound yoke. First couple of runs felt bad, just the walking itself. I bet the yoke set up at Elia's height, not mine, so it does feel a little off balance to me, just because he's 6 inches taller than me. But just the up and down, you know, the carrying the weight every step on my upper back is transferring down to my lower back, and everything in between just not strong enough yet. If you notice on my first couple of sets, I'm walking with my feet turned in. That's me protecting my hamstrings. The last set, I attempted to point my toes out just a hair more, just to use my glutes a little more and not swing my legs as much. So it felt a little better. I'm gonna add my voice. Hopefully, I'm gonna add 50 kilograms, take another run. Whoa. Alright guys, moving on to car deadlift. Got it set up here behind me. That was fun setting it up. It's currently filled with an unknown amount of water, and it seems like since we got this tire from a concrete place, there was a ton of concrete powder inside in the last several days where it is flood. Actually, it was that deep in water here a few days ago. We've still got a bunch of water out of here. All that water got in the tire and turned that powder into chunks of concrete. So there's concrete inside there, and I'm terrified of snakes. There's no way I'm reaching in there, especially during the day, and not without having 911 and 5 or 6 friends on hand. So I know what I need to do. I need to do some sets of 3. My back does not feel absolutely amazing. I've irritated it just a little bit. It's not bad. So the plan is to continue knocking out sets of 1, 2, or 3. Any of those is acceptable, and doing any kind of stretching in between sets. Actually, the big plan is just don't get screwed up. So let's start pulling. Don't get screwed up. Yeah, right. Feels heavier than last week.
Just got me going if I do everything right. This boss walking in the morning, but I can't be seen. Make sure you tell him if you see him that you ain't seen me. I'm gonna be cold. I'm gonna be bold and put away cold. I'm gonna be cold. I'm gonna be bold and put away cold. I've done everything right.
Alright guys, that wraps up car deadlift. I think between this thing, having something inside, I do think it's a little farther forward by several inches than it was last week. Feels a little heavier, and I ran through all my sets obviously by myself, so it went pretty quick today. That's 5 sets of 2. Last week I did 8 sets of 2. I had planned on doing more reps and more sets today, but that's just where it is. My back is feeling it. So if the back and the muscles are feeling it, that's where I need to stop, because I need to have a tomorrow and a Tuesday and a Wednesday and a next week. So I got to figure out a way to get all this stuff cleaned up alone, do some abs in the back, and then I'm going to get out of here, guys. Go eat large amounts of food.
Everything right. The boss wants me in the morning, but I can't be seen. Make sure you tell him if you see him that you ain't seen me. I'm gonna be cold, gonna be bolder than a moon away cold. I'm gonna be cold, gonna be bolder than a moon away cold. I've done everything right. I wake up with the money and good citizen fight moves. Good citizen fight moves.